Hi, Courtney from OTG. So today we're going to do Thursday, October 23rd's at-home workout. We're going to do 2 different sets, and depending on your expertise, you can go through it 1, 2, or 3 different times. Set 1 is going to consist of 25 mountain climbers, left, right equals 1. Then we're going to drop down and we're going to do 25 bicycle crunches, again, left, right equals 1. 30 high plank kick throughs, which I will show you how to do them here in a minute. And then 30 low plank kick dips. It's going to be 15 on each side. Then for our set 2, we're going to start off with 25 sumo jabs. Once you're completed with those, we're going to go into 25 sumo squats. Then to finish it up, we're going to do 30 half lunge circles. It's going to be 15 on each side. And the very last one will be 30 one leg glute bridge dips, being 15 on each side. So stay tuned, check out the rest of the video, and let's do this workout together. Okay, so we're going to start off with some mountain climbers. When doing your mountain climbers, you really want to make sure that you're pushing up through your shoulders and engaging that core and not letting your hips dip. So I'm going to demonstrate a few of them, and then we'll move on to the next one that I'll demonstrate. So mountain climbers. You're going to come down, placing your hands right up underneath your shoulders. You want to make sure that your core is brought in nice and tight, keeping that back flat. You're going to bring your knees to your chest. You want your feet to only touch at the back end of your mountain climber. So left, right equals 1. So you're going to do a total, when you're counting each leg, you're going to do a total of 50. So those are our mountain climbers. And then the next one that we're going to do is bicycle crunches. So it's a really good lower abdominal workout. When you're doing your bicycle crunches, you want to really concentrate on making sure that you bring your core into your spine. So sucking that belly button into your spine. When you do that, what it's going to do is it's going to also make sure that your back stays flat on the mat the whole entire time. If while doing these you ever feel a clicking in your hips, it's because your core is not engaged and your hips are actually tilted upwards, so your back's not flat. So really concentrate on keeping that back as flat as you possibly can. So you're going to lay down flat on the mat, put your hands right up underneath your head, and your hands are here just for support. They're not to pull on the neck or anything, but in slow motion, you're going to turn and bring that right elbow to your left knee. Extend that left leg, and you're going to go to the opposite side. So that would equal 1. We're going to do 25 of them. When you're breathing, you want to make sure that you inhale on one knee and exhale on the next knee. So those are our bicycle crunches. Then we're going to do high plank kick throughs. So kind of like our mountain climbers, we're going to come down onto the ground, pushing up through our shoulders. What we're going to do is we're going to take that right leg and kick it through underneath our body, back to the center and switch. So that's in slow-mo, but we want to do it a little bit faster, go at your own pace, but you're going to kick through and keep going. So those are our kick throughs. Then the next one is going to be our low plank hip dips. It's going to be 15 on each side. So you're going to come on down to the ground. You want to make sure when you're doing your hip dips that your elbow stays underneath your shoulder at all times. That's going to prevent from having any pressure into the shoulders. So your feet are going to extend out and you want your body to be in a long plane. When you're doing hip dips, really concentrate on making sure that the hips stay rolled forward and not rotated backwards. That way that we can really get those obliques on fire. So you're going to place your hand on your hip or your hand behind your head, whatever helps you balance. But we're going to push up, squeezing everything nice and tight, bringing that core in and squeezing our glutes. And we're going to drop back down. That's 1. So we're going to do 15 on one side, and then 15 on the other side. So those are our plank hip dips. Then for set 2, we're going to start off with sumo jacks. So for sumo jacks, what you're going to do is you're going to start with your feet together in the center. You're going to jump out wide, pushing that butt up high, touching the mat. So as you do these, you want to really keep that butt up high into the air and feeling it up through the hamstrings and into the glutes. For breathing purposes, you want to inhale as you jump together. Exhale as you push back. So those are sumo jacks. Then you're going to go into 25 sumo squats. So for sumo squats, you want to step out a little bit wider than your normal squats and rotate the feet out, kind of as if you were being a ballerina. So for balance purposes, you can put your hands on your hips, you can hold your arms out about shoulder width, whatever helps you balance. But what you want to concentrate on is making sure that you bring your core in nice and tight. As you go down into your squat, you're going to bring those knees out wide, sitting into the heels. You're really going to feel it on the inside of the legs. You're going to come up and squeeze your glutes. So inhale as you go down. Come up, squeeze those glutes. So you will be doing 25 of those. Then to finish it up, we're going to do half lunge circles. So we're going to start on our left side of our body. And for a half lunge circle, what that means is we're going to do a forward lunge, a sideways lunge, and a reverse lunge. That equals 1. So we're going to do 15 total on one leg, and then we're going to switch to 15 on the other leg. So chest up, shoulders back. You want to concentrate when you go to step into your forward lunge that you keep your hips rotated under. And what that's going to do is as you drop down into your lunge, you're going to drop straight down. So you want to concentrate, don't lean forward, and don't let your knee go above your toe. So chest up, shoulders back, sitting straight down. Inhale, exhale, stand back up. Then we're going to step out to the side, and if you're stepping to the left, you're going to sit into that left knee, or excuse me, left heel. And you're going to keep that right leg straight. You're going to squeeze that left glute. Inhale, exhale, stand up. Then we're going to step reverse. Same idea when we step forward, but when we step backwards, we also want to keep those hips tucked under so that we can sit straight down into our lunge. I'm going to take a step back, making sure that we're stepping in railroad tracks and not balance beams. We want to keep our hips nice and squared with each other. And I'm going to drop straight down, squeeze my glutes, and stand back up. So that's 1. So you're going to step forward, back to the center, step out, back to the center, and reverse, back to the center. So that is our lunge circles. Finishing it up with one leg glute bridge dips. So what those look like is you're going to come on down to the mat, arms out wide. So you can start on your left or on your right, it's totally up to you. I'm going to start on my left. So my right leg, I want to keep raised so that my knees are always even with each other. I want to really concentrate on keeping that even. I'm going to put my arms out wide, bringing my core in. Feet should be close enough to your butt where it's not putting any pressure into your knees, but that you can stabilize yourself. So from here, you're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, push up. Dropping that knee just a little bit and squeeze both of those glutes and drop back down. That's 1. I'm going to push up, squeeze, drop back down. That's 2. So that is what our workout is going to be. And if you have any questions, just shoot us an email.